Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, we don't have to wait anymore?
No, we realized that.
Oh, well, I'm over here. Well, that's
See,
okay. That's okay. Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of Reseller Lunchbox. I'm Jay. They call me Big City Flips. So excited to be here today. And I am with our other co-host, Lori, the Happy Picker. She's just the happiest picker you could ever meet.
I don't know about that.
No, you're happy. And Ray, Triple R Collection.
So,
I'm happy to be here, guys. I'm happy to be here, guys.
We're here.
Yeah, you know, my introduction is not as great as, Quirky's, but, it is what it
It'll
is.
suffice. It'll suffice.
It'll suffice.
yep, it'll do.
So, you had that long road trip, Lori?
Yeah, it wasn't quite as long as I think Ray's little thumbnail said, but
Oh.
it was.
LKI.
They think it said I went on a 7-day road trip. I did not hit the road for 7 days, but we did.
7-day road trip.
That would be insane. We would need a trailer for that, I guess.
And you know what? I want to say before we get started anything that the Quirkypicker is not with us today, but he'll be with us a little bit later, hopefully.
Yeah,
So,
we're hoping.
I didn't set him in the introduction because, not seeing is, it threw me off. So don't get mad at me, Quirky, if I didn't say Quirky didn't, wasn't with us. So.
We're missing you today, Chad.
Hi, Mo. Hi, Mary in the chat. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, we are missing.
Oh, hey, Mary. Hey, Mo.
So what did you find good?
Oh, gosh.
Just so many things, right?
Well, you know what? We had a number of $100 plus items we found, which is great. If you guys follow me on Instagram at all or my social media, one of the best finds was Kyle found an umbrella. So he did a little dance with it, and I made a reel out of it.
That's fun. That's good.
But it was $1. It was $1 for this umbrella, and it was a good brand. It had a carved duck head handle, and all the umbrellas in that brand. I couldn't find the exact same one, but all the umbrellas in that brand sell for $100 to $200.
Well, wow. Yeah, I don't think I've ever come across an umbrella that was worth anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I would. I don't know. I mean, I guess because it was. What made you pick it up? Did you know, or did you? Or...
He picked it up because of the handle. We just know that some of those handled umbrellas can have some value. Now, we didn't have any idea it was worth that much when we bought it, but it was $1. So.
That's awesome.
And rain was in the forecast.
Yeah.
That was you could double use it. You could
utilitarian.
Use it and then sell it.
Yeah, I like utilitarian things.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you should have made a Lori Poppins video too.
Yeah. I guess I still haven't listed it yet. I think, one of our favorite moments of the garage sale, the 2 days. So we went Thursday, Friday. Thursday, there were not very many open, honestly. So there was one. We had a flyer from the first town we started in that had all the garage sales listed and what days and what hours. And they were posted on this list to be open at 8 a.m. on Thursday. Well, we went by and they weren't open. So we hit the others in town. We went back by. They weren't open. And then we actually backtracked to a different town that wasn't very far and hit that town. And then when we came back through the town again, we went by. They still weren't open, but their front door was open. And so my husband's like, who wants to go up and knock on the door? and say, are you opening up today or what? So my friend that was with me and I went up and did it. We're like, hey, our sheet here says you're supposed to be open today. She's like, oh, I'm not open till tomorrow. So she was like, but I've got a house full of stuff. You want to come in and look?
Yes.
Hey, that's awesome.
So we got to go in, and one of my other best finds was in that house, actually. Do you know those bread boxes that have the roll top that say
Yep.
bread on
Yep.
them? $5.
Wow.
$5. And those things sell crazy.
They do. They're pretty good.
Yeah, like I listed it for $200 yesterday, so
Yep.
we'll
Wow.
see.
That's awesome.
I remember growing up with those things.
Yeah,
That red bottom with the roll. Yeah.
roll top, yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, but she had a lot of good stuff. Another thing we bought, she had a tension pole lamp. Do you remember those from like
Yes.
the 60s and 70s?
Mhm.
And we were like, is that for sale? She's like, well, I hadn't thought about it, but I guess I could sell it.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good that you can get in there before everybody else did. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that
was-
always makes a big difference.
So did you
That
have a
was-
caravan of friends with you?
Just 2 friends went with us, and we each took our truck.
So how do you? So there's a question. When you go out with friends, how do you guys? Do you guys ever get in the way, or you guys pick the same things, or you have different things you're looking for, or how do you kind of like even it out? Like I want this, they want that.
First come, first serve, mostly.
Okay.
However, they are niched down to just mid-century stuff, and they'll do a lot of furniture because they have a booth in town, so they'll pick up bigger things that we won't pick up.
Yep.
But mostly, it's just like whoever gets to it first wins.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's all fair in love and flea markets
Yeah.
or yard sales. Or
We haven't really had any issues, and some of that stuff I will just defer to her because I know she's niched to that area, so I'll just let her kind of have first dibs. Not always, but
sometimes, right?
sometimes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think like Ray and I, we've only went out like twice, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah, I try to avoid where Jay's going because I don't want him as my competition.
You know, we've done it multiple times. We hit highway sales with the same friends last fall, and there's more than enough to go around. We always find more than enough. So
Yeah.
Well, he let me own a box of video games one time. You know, it was like, hey, there's a box
Yeah.
of video games out.
Yeah, it was under the table.
Yeah.
We get up there, and I seen it first. And I was like, you know what? You can, you're the video game guy. You go through it, like. So
see, it worked out.
yeah.
It did.
It's not.
You know-
it's not worth ruining a friendship over stuff. So
Even though, so before Junk Jaw, we had a short stint as a podcast called Rival Resellers.
Yeah,
oh
it was a very short stint, and it was so we were live though. I mean, well, not live, but I'm saying we were all in one spot, and we would do things like who could make the fastest box or something, or or the best box, or we had other little games. Reach your hand in a box and tell what was in there, or it was
okay.
yeah, it was
That
cool.
sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to do that type of stuff when we're all together in one spot. But I mean, that's how me and Jay met, though. Like, just because of like we started out as rivals.
Yeah. Going to different yard sales.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool though.
I met a person recently at an auction that we just got to talking and stuff, and she is on TikTok and Facebook and stuff, and she hasn't been out there very long, but so now we're following each other, and I'm kind of getting to be friends a little bit.
Yeah.
And she doesn't. I mean, we buy the same kind of stuff, but I still just am of the mentality that there's enough to go around, and some of us are willing to pay more than others, and
there's plenty to go around. There's different ways you can really get merchandise if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
You could put out flyers and just knock door to door, and just those are things that no one does. But you got to have a little chutzpah to it.
that's what American pickers do. They drive through the neighborhoods, finding the houses that look good, and go. That's what they used to do, anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. I've done like Facebook posts. Like during COVID, I had a Facebook and Craigslist post that I did that with, and just like looking, in search of, or I'm buying And especially because, I mean, that was a great time to do that because even the thrift stores were closed. So, you know, people still like they were in this mode where they were, you know, especially around that time, they were refinishing their houses and stuff, and because there was so much downtime. And I mean, they said because Home Depot was like the busiest store you could go to because people, you know, had all this extra time. They weren't working. They couldn't do anything else. They're like, might as well refinish our house. And so they needed to move that stuff that was out of their, you know, out of their house, the stuff that, you know, just so they could even do these jobs. And it was great. Like I had a lot of people contact me. Sometimes it was really good stuff. Sometimes it was like there wasn't any money to be made. I mean, that's going to happen when you have that.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, just like I think, just like yard sales and flea markets, and you know, even with those flyers like that, I think I strike out more than I win. But that's just got.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to do that, right? I mean, it's just, you know, you just got like a salesperson. You got to keep on knocking and keep on asking and keep on moving. And you'll hit a streak sometimes, and then sometimes you'll hit a streak of losses. But you just got to keep moving, man.
Oh yeah.
But there is, like you said, Lori, there's plenty of stuff out there. There really is. You just got to be willing to get up and get it. I mean,
yeah,
that's all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the very first sale we went to, I think it was supposed to be open at 8, and we got there at 8. But somebody else had gotten there early, and they had a pile of stuff that we were drooling over their pile. We're like, oh, we should have come early.
I know. I've ran into those things and I kick myself, man. Oh, you're just 2 minutes too late. 2 minutes. Like, it's like, man, that's hard.
I think it's worse. Like when if you've seen the pictures of the stuff there, like posted to the sale, and you've seen the pictures and you knew exactly what you were going for, that's one thing. You're like, man, somebody really beat me here. Like, cause you knew what you were going for.
Yep.
But like when it's just a random sale and I didn't know what was there or anything like that, like I do the same thing. But I mean, it's a lot of competition out there, but they're going to leave stuff behind too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, we did still pick a few things there, but we just really, really wished we'd been there a little earlier.
Well, I found myself that there's a lot of stuff when you're open to selling more than just one thing.
Right.
Like if I niche down, it's probably would not be as, you know, plentiful.
Right.
So I'm kind of open to a little bit of everything. I'll tell you the sales I hate. Like, so if you see on Facebook Marketplace sale and they got the pictures and it says, you know, no early birds, no, you can't buy for the night for, and you get to the place and they're like, we sold that last night. I'm like, well, you said you didn't sell anything. They must have offered him a good price, and I'd be like, okay, that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people are still. I don't like to be that person going early, and I don't know.
Oh, I am.
Yeah,
If I go, I am that person. Yes.
Sadly, I feel like I keep going to these sales earlier and earlier every year to try to beat out the competition, and I still feel like it's not early enough because there's somebody else out there that was there before me.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, somebody's, especially if you want. I mean, we do have some really good competition around here that are willing and dying to go and give. I mean, be out there at 4:00 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I used to be that guy wanting to do that too, but now I'm like, I'm not so much because I don't really need to do it, but I still have it inside me to want to do it. Like, be the first. I got to be the first. I got to be the first. You know, well, I've hung out in front of somebody's house for a bin of video games from 4:30 or something in the morning till 8:00 to set up. I got them. I mean,
well, that's good. Yeah. I went to a citywide sale last year, and I took my husband to work. He goes to work early. I think I dropped him off at 6:30. Got to the city. It was a little ways away. I got there by 7. I couldn't find a single garage sale open until like 7:45. Nobody's open till like 7:45. And I'm like, "Ugh, come on, where's the early birds at?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, there's been some. I've been lucky. Well, not now. Well, say 2019, 2020, 2018. Yeah, before the big resale boom came along, and you could go and do freestyling. You know, just drive around, and there might be some. So my wife and I were doing that, and we come across a stand on the side of the road and got out, and it seemed there was like Funko Pops, and there was some video games. He's like, "Oh, we only had 3 people come by here the whole day," and we're talking 12:30 in the afternoon. And he had video games galore. I bought so many games, all the Funko Pops, and the deals were just like absolutely ridiculous. Made a ton of money off that sale, and then went down the road a little bit longer, probably about another 3 miles, and there was a guy. He worked for the what was it, Capitals? He worked for the Capitals or something, some sports team, and he had framed autographed jerseys for like Ovechkin, and he had sports cards, and he's like, "Well, I'm leaving them and I'm moving, so I filled my whole car up with everything. I wish I had a van or something there, but I just had like a hatchback car at the time, and I made so much money off that guy. I saw me a Ovechkin jersey, dude. JSA. Oh, the JSA. Yeah, I'm not sure. In the frame for $50. I'm like, absolutely.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a kill, and that was just going like driving. None of that was, posted up on any Facebook Marketplace, newspaper, or whatever. Those are sometimes the best.
Makes you want to go run a truck.
Yeah. Yeah, wish I had a U-Haul. If I had a U-Haul.
Yeah.
Man.
My dream car once upon a time back in my younger years was a Corvette. I always wanted to have a Corvette. Now my dream car is like a Ford Transit.
Yeah, right. It has changed.
Yeah.
I see these people with those big Mercedes-Benz vans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they look like you walk around in the back of those things. They're humongous.
Yeah. I always wanted an Acura Integra. That's what I wanted growing up.
Acura Integra.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Growing up, I wanted a '69 Nova.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But my dad has a Corvette.
Oh.
And I always liked Corvettes too. That was my second choice. But he's got a '69 Corvette that he's got to get running. It's pretty much mostly there. He doesn't have enough space in his garage to deal with it yet.
Yeah, his dad's a picker too. His dad's the king of like snap-on tools.
Yeah,
every week
in general.
He finds snap-on tools. Your dad, how many snap-on tools does your dad have? I mean, he must
probably like at least 5 of everything.
He must have 1,000 pieces. Yeah, really nice.
He had to sell so much off just to even get the Corvette in there when he got it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, basically, because this garage is pretty big. It's got 2 garage doors, but it could probably fit at least 4 cars in there, because that's how big the garage is. And he's got it's piled from one side to the other. Yeah.
That you're going to inherit that one day, right?
We have a Morton building that's like a 2-car garage, but it's extra deep so that you have workshop space behind it and stuff. We've lived here for 20 years, and we're trying to. Well, I told you we're like maybe going to be moving, so we've got to start going through everything so we can get rid of it all. It's insane, the stuff my husband's collected in 20 years. Insane. And so we're getting ready to do this online auction where we're going to sell it online locally and let people come pick it up. And there are just buckets after buckets after buckets of random tools. And I mean, I think he must have 100 different screwdrivers at least. So
Yeah.
That's
like,
what men do, though. We have holes.
Oh yeah. My dad would be at work, and they tell him, "Oh, you have to throw out this whole entire bucket of hardware we don't need anymore. We switch to some other hardware or something like that." He'd take the bucket home.
Yeah. Because you may need, so it was funny. I was watching a TikTok thing, and this boy's in there. He's like, he's in his bedroom, and he's probably like 20 some years old. He's like, Dad, like, I don't know. I'm going to need a piece of wood that looks like this and has an angle like this. And the dad's like, I got it. He runs into the back of the garage, and he finds this piece of wood, and it's like, he comes back, and the boy's like, yeah, and he sits it down, and it works, and he falls down like, yes, this is exactly what I was like. That's what men do. We keep that stuff around because you never know when you're going to need it.
Well,
but I feel like most of the time it's like when you need it, you don't know where it is.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You've got one or two or three or four or five, but you can't find any of them.
Right. You can't find any of them. Like I have like 20 drills, right? But to find the bits for the drills is another problem.
Yeah, that's really true. I mean, I like watching because there's that one guy too that does those reels or shorts that he'll just pick up something like, oh, it has potential, and then he goes off and does something crazy with it.
Yes.
Like something you wouldn't think of. But that's how guys are. We save everything. Like I'm sure I got stuff on this desk. I'm gonna have to look. What am I saving on this desk that I don't use? But I'm
That's
saving
a good
for that moment.
Yeah, what's around you that you're saving just for that one moment? Do you have anything on your desk or anything around you right now?
Oh.
I know I'm saving this for when I get a Nintendo 64, which I don't get.
Are you gonna put it with one of the gray systems?
Well, whatever, I don't know. And it's a knockoff one. It's not a. But
I save paper bags. Like the brown paper bags, because I use it for like stuffing in my packaging. Like Walmart, I rip them up. I'll put them in there. Fill things up. Well, I mean, it's useful. I'll save like Cheez-Its boxes because I'm shipping stuff in a Cheez-Its box.
No, you're not one of those. No.
I am one of those. I did tell you guys the story about the I sent something out in a what was it? A granola box, right? The guy, and it was a little puzzle from one of these, I don't know, one of these shows that women watch in the morning time, when soap operas, and it was real small. So I put it in the granola box, tape it up, wrap, because it's an extra layer. And then I put it in a bubble mailer. The guy gets the bubble mailer, opens the bubble mailer up, and says, "All you sent me was a taped up granola box." And then I'm like, "Look in the granola box."
Open the box. Open the box, dude.
So I am one of those. I mean, so if somebody mailed you something, would you feel offended? I mean, would you like, they're sending it to me in a granola box or send? I wouldn't feel that way. I'm like, you're protecting it. I'm like,
I honestly don't care that much, but I know that there are some people that just think that that's not what you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't prefer to ship things in like a food box. I try not to. Like maybe like, because it was just like, it was the actual cardboard box. It wasn't like the actual packaging box, right? Or was it the actual packaging box?
It was the box that the stuff came in.
Like a case came in, or
no, the box. The box, like I opened it up and ate a granola bar out of it.
Oh wow, okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, but I used to do that, so I can't say anything because I mean, you have to use what you have sometimes.
Well, I'm not like so. Mo was like, I once got a breakable Department 56 in a Cheez-Its box. I'm not going to send you if it's breakable. That's not going to happen. I'm going to package accordingly, and I'm going to use that box accordingly. Mm-hmm. Like the Department 56, say if I sold you something for like $75, I'm going to make sure that's packed like 4 inches around all sides. I may even box inside of a box. So it's going to be packed accordingly. This was just an extra box that was so I could wrap the little puzzle around it and then fill it up, put it in a box, and then send it in a bubble mailer on top of it. So yeah. I mean,
yeah. No. Yeah, you can't be stupid about it and put something that's going to break in one of those thin boxes. Like, I mean, you have to just know how to ship it.
Right.
Yeah, and I wouldn't it's like Mary was like, yeah, I'm shipping a lot of linen, so yeah, I probably wouldn't ship linens in a food box. That I don't think that would happen. But
I mean, it would be
Definitely
safe.
nothing that actually has food on it. No.
But I will tell you what, I've been doing it for so many years, and I have yet to get. No one's ever said anything.
Okay.
I've never
Except
got a
for the
negative.
person that couldn't find their stuff inside the
That
box.
was the only time anybody's like, "You sent me a."
Like they needed directions. You needed to put like a note, like, "Hey, keep opening this further."
Chad said he once ordered some Cheez-Its and it came in a Department 56 box. That's crazy.
So here's one thing
That
I
is
found
crazy.
it's in my. Actually, I got a Garage Flips mug that I keep pens and screwdrivers, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
I've had this little mini baseball bat in there, and I've been saving it for the right bobblehead or something like that to come around, and I can just, if it's, because a lot of bobbleheads, like baseball bobbleheads, sometimes they're missing the bat. So instead of me having to buy another bat for it, I'm like, okay, I have this bat waiting for whatever. Like,
How long's it been waiting?
probably 5 years.
5 years. I'm not going to say anything.
I don't know. You can, and the crazy thing is, because you can buy replacements like that. Like I can buy, there's some sellers on eBay they sell bats like that for bobbleheads. Like if they're missing, you can just little replacement bats.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. I usually only need one of them, and this one is a little larger, so I haven't found the right one yet. Like, I haven't found the potential fit.
You will one day, and then when that day happens,
I won't be able to find it.
You're gonna be like that guy on that video.
I got one of those somewhere.
He's gonna yell at his wife, Jackie, it happened.
No, it's probably gonna fall on the floor. I'm gonna sweep it up and throw it in the trash. I'm gonna spend an entire day looking for it.
Oh man, yeah, that would suck. Yeah, or you have the bobblehead, head in your hand. You're about to put the bat on, it falls down and breaks.
Yeah, the bobblehead might break.
Yeah.
Which I always do. I probably have 6 or 7 bobbleheads I end up keeping because I don't feel comfortable shipping them out. Like I broke them when I got home. Like maybe they're intact enough where there's just like their knees are cracked or something, like there's a crack going along their knees or there's like a small little chip or something like that. It's not very noticeable, but I've already broken enough that it devalued it where I don't really want to sell it.
Yeah.
So I have like 6 or 7 of them they just showed up in my collection because I was clumsy.
Could you maybe just lot those up? Maybe somebody would want some imperfect ones.
Maybe, yeah, because there is there's a lot of people that do custom bobbleheads or repairs, but most of these aren't worth too much. Like, I mean, some of these bobbleheads, like they maybe were like $15-$20 to begin with, and now that they're broken, I mean, I could even put them out of yards and get my money back, I'm sure. But some of them are still cool, or I didn't have them, so I'm like, whatever, I'll keep them.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm sure I got one back here. I have a lot of bobbleheads in my collection.
I did bring home a few things from our garage sale weekend that I kind of want to keep.
And that's so you're the collector now, Lori. No, what is that?
I'm not really. I don't keep that much, but sometimes, like I have a really cool. Oh, it's packed up. I can't show you. A really cool 1960s lava lamp. It's one of the big ones with the atomic starlit base and stuff. And those things sell for big money.
They're good. Yeah, they're great sellers. But I love lava lamps.
Yeah. And it doesn't really go in my decor anywhere, but I like it.
You need to have a woman's room. You like men have their own getaway. You get the plush couch and the You know, the black light posters and the.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, Lori's not like that. That's going back to 60s and 70s.
Oh no, I love that. I love the vibe of some of that stuff, but I'm very, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
Here we go. So here's one. His ankle is cracked. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like right here.
oh, I see it a little bit. Yes. Who is that?
Brooks Robinson, and they made 2,400 of these. I wonder how many actually survived. Like,
Wow.
Right.
when they say that, I don't know.
I don't know. I'd probably sell it and say it was cracked. How much is it worth? What's the value on it?
It used to be worth. This one actually used to be worth a good bit. So I don't know. I should look it up.
I mean, people buy broken stuff. I just sold
Oh
some
yeah.
broken stuff this last couple weeks, so
They do.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
they might
I'm-
plaster it and paint it. Who knows? Who
Mhm.
knows what they're gonna do?
Well, especially like the old bobbleheads. There's a lot of people that completely refinish them. I got another one. I'll show you this one real quick. It's a football one.
And talking about redoing the bobbleheads reminds me of the people that redo the Precious Moments. Have you seen those?
No.
Oh yeah, people will buy Precious Moments and repaint them and redo them to look completely different. They'll make them look like Harry Potter or something else. I don't know. It's kind of fun.
Cheap. Yeah, it's cheap to buy. I guess it's
Yeah.
precious moments aren't expensive.
But I bought this one. He was already broken. Like he was already chipped. But he's older.
That looks like an old one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, there's like cracks all the way around the base. His whole head is all cracked up. But like, these are like the type of ones that people will refurbish, and they make them look almost like brand new by the time they're done. They do incredible work on these.
So
Well,
I mean,
those older ones are harder to find, right?
Mhm.
So yeah.
I mean, you enjoy it the way it is, and you
Yeah.
set it up on your shelf.
Well, I have intention of getting it refurbished one day. I mean, there used to be a guy around here that did that, and then I have to find somebody else that does that. There used to be a guy at the flea market that did that because my brother had an Orioles mascot bobblehead. That, I mean, they did a fantastic job. I mean, it was probably just as bad as condition as this one.
Yeah.
And he got it back, and it looked brand new, and people couldn't tell that it was refurbished, which is another thing. Like, when you get something like that refurbished, and you got to say in your listing, and I don't know. I don't even know how to tell how one is refurbished. Like, that's
right.
how
I mean,
good
yeah,
they are when
maybe
they actually
colors
do.
or so.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up, Matt? Matt says that your bobblehead, it looks like him when he got married. It looks like me every weekend because my wife likes to slap me around a little bit. Probably because I'm not listening to what she tells me to do.
Oh man.
Yeah, bobbling my head back and forth. No, hey, I was thinking, what is your ultimate goal? What is your end game in reselling? Do you find yourself maybe wanting to resell for the rest of your life? I mean, even after you retire, just when you're 80 years old, or do you see yourself turning into another business, using the funds to maybe invest, or what do you see yourself? What's your ultimate goal?
Who's going first?
I'll go first. I can see myself probably reselling until the day I die, because it's just, I mean, once you get that, it doesn't matter. Once I kind of get the itch for it or whatever, and I know what I'm doing, and you learn it, and it's just kind of natural now. I buy stuff all the time that I don't even really completely intend to resell sometimes. So, and I can see myself even years down the line, even if it's just a couple items here and there, I'm still going to resell. It's not, I don't think that's ever going to go away. I mean, or I could be like, the guy setting up at like a flea market or something like that. Even if I didn't do online sales anymore, didn't want to ship the stuff out, I could be setting up there like once a month or every week, just with one little table or something. Just even to socialize and get out. And it might not be the same type of resale I'm doing, but
Yeah.
And it's reselling.
yeah.
Yeah. I can see us doing it till we die. But honestly, it's going to have to support us for a while. That's, so we are under contract on that building I was telling you guys about.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yep. Thank you. We're excited about it. But we're going to be trying to scale up our business and, list more, buy more, all of it. Have a storefront, maybe.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting though.
Yeah.
Storefront.
So anyway, I don't know. It's out of necessity. We're going to have to be doing it for a while now, because that's going to be our only income. But we'd love it. So then, like they say, as long as you love it, you don't work a day in your life, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
And you said that place is 6,000 square foot?
It's actually 9,000 square foot.
9,000.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like part of it's living space for us. Part of it is a small event space that we'll rent out. And then the rest of it we'll use for reselling. So lots of space.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We're hoping everything goes good. We had inspections on it this week. And there's an outside stairway entrance to the upstairs living quarters. There's also an inside entrance, but the outside entrance is pretty sketchy. They don't think it'll pass the appraisal process. Might have to get it replaced. So now we're trying to figure out who's paying for that.
Yeah.
The seller or us, but
are you?
Yeah. Anyway.
But congratulations nonetheless.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. Me, I'll resell to the day that I die. I've been doing it for over half my life. So I'm going to continue to do it for the rest of my life, regardless what I do. If I ever work, it doesn't matter if I'm the CEO of like Walmart. I'm still reselling. It's just fun. It's just something.
Gary V resells.
Yeah, Gary V resells. We had, so last week, guys, if you didn't watch, we had Paige, the 1 foot flipper on. So another question now, what could keep you, would losing a leg keep you from reselling? How about losing 2 legs? Would you still get out? Would you still get out and go to these yard sales?
I mean, you gotta keep on living, right?
Yeah. You gotta have to get a couple prosthetics and start moving, right?
Yeah.
Well, imagine how hard. I was thinking about Paige. I'm like, man, he has a great attitude about it. It doesn't bother him, and he does keep on going.
Mm-hmm.
And how much would that affect people with losing a leg? Man, especially in a reselling business where sometimes you're around a lot of sharks and a lot of competition, and that slows you down.
Yep. I mean, my mom, like, for instance, like, she resells still, and she has, she hasn't lost a limb or anything, but she's not in like the best health. Like, she goes to dialysis 3 days a week, because she's in complete, kidney stage. Like, it's, but, she does what she can, and, she might like list the stuff and all. My dad helps her out now. And now he's retired, so he'll pack the stuff or take it to the post office, whatever. I mean, it's a team effort, but you got to find a way to keep living and doing something when life is down, like when something like that happens.
Yeah, I know it's hard to think about that, but say if you have a wife and they offer you health insurance, and then say they're not able to work any longer, or they're at down and out for a while, and then you have to make sure you have, your reselling has to help you survive. And are you pushing or thinking about those times when that, the future, and what are you guys doing to make it happen?
Well, I don't have a wife that provides insurance for me, but
Well,
I do have a husband that does. You know what? It is scary though. Having to rely or looking forward to relying on it 100% when you don't. I mean, there's no sure things with reselling.
there isn't.
You just don't know
No.
how it's gonna go.
But yeah, and sometimes it's even we fret sometimes when you'll have a bad week. We all have bad weeks in reselling. It happens. It just happens. So, then you get to thinking, like, is this the right thing to do? Am I doing the right thing? Deep down inside, yes, you're doing right.
Yeah.
Follow your heart.
Yep.
I just said if we're not making it, we're gonna just like go DoorDash in the evenings or something. I don't know.
There's so many ways out there to make money too, and the people that there's so many people out there that don't want to make money or they don't have the energy or will to.
Motivation.
So, I mean, because there's guys that set up at our local flea market. They don't actually pay a dime for their inventory. They're the ones that are hustling out there, dumpster diving, or they're, they have made relationships and like friendships over the years that they have people drop stuff off to them. Like actually, my parents have given stuff to one of the guys there. I've given stuff to them, and it's just like there's ways to make money, even if it's just $1 at a time.
Yeah,
that's all you can do. But there's no reason I think that anybody,
people love to go find the people at the flea markets that are selling everything for $1.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
oh yeah.
We know it's the whole saying. If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
You can make a way out of it. There's things that nobody looks at you can do and make a will out of anything. But we go back to the comments. Like Quirky says, his end goal is to pay off the house and property taxes. And Mary says she'll be able to resell a lot more when she retires, but she doesn't see a world where she's not reselling. And Matt says, as long as he has legs. And upstairs picker, yes, Matt, have you picked up on your Bugatti yet? And Matt said, he's waiting when the time comes when his wife puts a pillow over his face with his wig.
My wife wants to do that every night, but that's because I snore.
Yeah, snoring is something else.
Oh, I get kicked and punched in the middle of the night for sure. Like I wake up, my back is sore, and it's not because it's something I did the day before. It's because I was snoring.
You've been beat, right? Need a CPAP machine or something.
Yeah. Oh man,
that's funny. Absolutely not. But so we heard about Lori's, pickup. Anybody else had any good pickups this week?
No, I didn't even source. I stayed home for once.
You stayed home? Well, I don't know if that's congratulations or not. But I think you were telling me you were getting through some of your backlog.
Yeah. So I have so much stuff down here in this basement. I have a whole bedroom filled up there, and the previous week I had kind of cleaned a lot of that out and organized more of that room up there, like to the point where I can actually walk in it. I couldn't walk in that room 2 weeks ago. So like I'd open the door and I'm like squeezing my way in.
And now?
Now I can walk into it a little bit better. I mean, I probably put a few more totes in there since, a couple of weeks ago, but most of it was condensing. Like it's not like I had so much stuff that I couldn't open the door. It was so much stuff that just needed to be more organized and condensed because I've listed so much. I didn't take the time to like re-go through everything and put stuff where it needed to go. Because when I get going, it's like a whole storm or like tornado ripped through my rooms. Like that's how it is. Like I don't even like packing. I have trash on the ground right here. I have piles right here. I have trash. Like I have to take the time to do that, and that's because I get so hyper focused on one task. I can't do any other tasks along with that.
Yeah,
I hear
you
you.
know, there's multitasking, but you know, scientifically, you can only do one task at a time at 100%. If you throw in 2 or 3, there's no way you could possibly do them at 100% of capacity.
Yeah, absolutely.
I haven't really picked up anything this week either that I can remember, but I do have a buy Saturday. Guy sent me over some pictures of 10 totes of brand new Spawn, real Ghostbusters, and horror figures, and 4 long boxes of comics. So we're definitely going to work out a deal. It's definitely. We don't know what the deal is going to be, but we're definitely working out a deal with it. So, yeah.
Well, I just discovered something that I picked up that I thought was good. That's a lot better than I thought.
Mm.
See if you can see it without the glare.
Oh, yes. Is that
So-
silver?
It's silver. Usually I find gold ones.
Yeah.
And I bought this. I paid $5 for it because I knew that these will sell well. But it turns out it actually has its sticker on the back that says it's Style Built, and Style Built is a brand that it's selling for $50. So
Wow.
that's even better than I expected.
Yeah. Well, what do they call those? Coke
Vanity tray.
Yeah, vanity tray.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
So yeah, so I'm pleased about that.
that's good fun. Yeah, I mean, some things you pick up, not really sure what you have, and then you have it. But yeah, I came across.
I knew
Yeah,
they
I
were
mean,
good, but
yeah.
it was that good. Yeah.
Like I'm sitting here, I was going through before we just got on, but I have a lot of autographed like sports jerseys, but they're not like real jerseys, on field stuff. So, but I mean, they're still autographed and certified, and I mean, I've never really sold, what you call not real jerseys before on eBay.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, it's a jersey with the real auto on it.
Yeah, it's difficult. Like I honestly, I don't risk putting that on eBay. Honestly,
I mean, I guess as long as I don't say it's, I mean, it's.
Well, you're probably going to say the team name, right? Because they get the most.
I would. And it doesn't have the team names on them, but
exactly. So you can't really. You're not really allowed to say the team name.
Yeah.
Well, I won't say the team name. I'll just put it. I don't know where else is selling it. I mean, Mercari, I guess.
Yeah, Mercari. I would suggest Mercari, and it's just because they're a little more lenient. It's not like you're being misleading. The buyer can see exactly what it is, especially if your pictures are showing it doesn't have the logos and all. And that's what a lot of these companies are doing. Like I think most of the autographed jerseys you see out there now is starting to become where you're not seeing the logos on them.
Mm-hmm.
Because these sports memorabilia companies are doing these signings with these guys, and it's just too costly to get the real thing, and then they would get in trouble for having ones that were fake with logos, like to have that many of them. Even a lot. There's some companies like I think Fanatics or that work really closely with Major League Baseball or NFL, NBA. They don't allow unlicensed product to be autographed.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I mean, it's real autograph. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Somebody might want something cheap. I mean, I sell it for $40. I mean, it's
yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the signature, but like I'm just saying, like they won't even. Say if I go into Photoshop and edit a photo of my favorite player, and it's just I completely edit it and everything, or I print it out even at Walgreens. Yeah. They won't even let me. Sometimes they won't even let you get them autographed anymore.
Matt said sell it on Vinted. I don't know what Vinted is.
Oh yeah, it's a newer app. I think it's mostly clothes. They don't love resellers there necessarily, but if you're just selling a few things,
I came across some more Coogee.
Ooh, that's on my bucket list. That's a nice one.
Yeah, it's got like the 3D print, so it's like, well, not print, but kind of
texture. It's got the texture.
Yeah, texture on it, which is awesome.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Did you put that on, Jay?
Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, you know what? I'd rock it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls, you know, I'll take it.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. I'm all down.
Talking about because you mentioned Vinted doesn't like resellers.
Supposedly, yeah.
PayPal, I don't know, have you guys heard about PayPal? They don't really like resellers either.
What?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's news.
so there's been multiple posts I've seen. It's what's more right now. What I've seen, I think in the card community. Sorry to go back to that again, but basically, there's been multiple known buyers of collections who flip them all the time. They resellers of collections. They have bought stuff on PayPal with the obviously intention to flip it, and that's actually in PayPal's clause or their terms or something like that they won't have your back if you have intention to resell. Like so what's happening is some of these people that are buying these collections, they'll buy it off somebody on Facebook or wherever. They'll pay for it with PayPal. They get the package in, it's empty. And they open up a case with PayPal. PayPal looks at it. They're like, no, you bought it with the intent to resell. We can't refund your money. We can't cover you.
That shouldn't matter whatsoever. That is insane.
Yep. It's been happening. So definitely be careful. I won't use PayPal anymore, I think, for that reason.
Well, and what's crazy to me about that is that PayPal started as eBay's payment service.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were for resellers.
Yeah.
That's where they got their start.
People don't realize PayPal owns Venmo.
Oh, they do?
So,
I didn't know that.
It makes me wonder if their terms are the same.
It doesn't. I mean, what your intent to do with something after you buy it is irrelevant. I don't get that.
Mm-hmm.
That boggles my mind.
I know. Why does it matter? I mean, and how can they prove that? Like, what if this whole collection I decide to keep? So then just because you think I'm going to resell it, just because you think with no proof,
Maybe I want it for my collection. Maybe I.
Yeah.
Really?
It's been happening a lot, so.
Interesting.
Yeah, stay away from PayPal.
I don't really buy much with PayPal, but
Mm-hmm. I think you're probably okay receiving payment, but I would not probably pay anything through PayPal anymore.
Yeah, but I tell you what, PayPal does pay. So my sister-in-law, she wound up buying some coupons online, and the coupons didn't show up. They did wind up showing up later on, but she called listen, my coupons didn't show up in the mail. The mail said it was delivered and never got it. PayPal sent her the money right away. No questions asked. And the stuff still showed up later on.
Yeah. So it just sounds like there's no seller coverage on PayPal anymore at all then.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe business coverage or whatever.
Maybe it doesn't do that, but I'll tell you, I'll still go through PayPal if I have to, because if they're, I've never had to say, hey, I don't get my stuff, but it just seemed like they gave her the money right away.
But it makes me think though, okay, it's not just us that use PayPal, when we're selling something. I know I've bought stuff on Walmart with PayPal before. So are they refunding, or are they refunding buyers when they buy something on Walmart or some of these other larger companies? I mean, there's plenty of stuff I bought using PayPal. I paid with it with hotels.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Protect. As long as you select when you're paying that you're buying goods and services or whatever, it's supposed to protect you, I thought.
Yeah. I mean, it makes me think, so what was it? A couple of years ago, I went on a trip and we didn't like the hotel that we stayed. It was completely disgusting. I mean, the room was really bad. It was filthy. The bathroom was dirty. I know I paid through PayPal, So it makes me wonder. Well, I wonder if I could have just gotten coverage because they told me no, I couldn't. I couldn't get my money back. That's what the hotel told me, because basically we got there, we complained about it. There was only one person working at this hotel. They were short on staff. He said he would go up there and clean it. And I said, that's fine. Look, we're going to go out to dinner because that time, I think it was like 7:00. I'm like, I didn't want to wait too long and not be able to get something to eat because a lot of places, it might have been on a Sunday or something. I don't know. But a lot of businesses around there seem to be closing early in that area. So we went out, eat, came back, go up to the room. It's cleaner, but it's still it's still like really, really bad. So I went down to the main lobby, and the guy just wasn't there. He was like missing for like an hour. I waited in that lobby for like an hour for this guy, and he finally pops up. I'm like, hey, it's still dirty, and I want a refund or something like that, and he's telling me there's nothing he can do.
What kind of hotels are you staying in, Ray?
I don't even know. This one was really bad. I wish I just.
Was it a motel or a hotel?
No, it's a hotel, but it's like it was one near Philly, and I guess it was not a good area or something. Like, I don't know. I think it was kind of near like one of the convention centers in Philly. Hmm. So we left that hotel, and then the other one we had was fine. It was great. Like, so it just doesn't make sense that they couldn't even do anything for me. I was supposed to get, I think we agreed upon then later that the manager called me. We were supposed to get I was supposed to get 20% back or something like that because I didn't use the bathroom, like the shower or anything. I didn't use that at all, and they refused. Like, basically, they were supposed to get a call. They refused, and they're like, "No, there's no way we're doing it now," or something. I don't know.
Like Mo said, you need to use a card, with points. And they'll fight that kind of nonsense. Oh yeah.
I'm not too bougie. I'll stay at a kind of a rinky-dink motel.
Yeah.
A lot of times, just because we're only sleeping there. I mean, I want it to be clean. Don't get me wrong. I want it to be clean, but it doesn't have to be super fancy or anything. But we stayed at this Super 8 one time, and like the back of the bed was there was no headboard. There was just like a giant picture on the wall, and the bed was up against it. And I was laying on the bed, and the picture fell on top of me.
Oh, jeez.
And I didn't really get hurt. It hit my leg. No big deal. But my husband thought it was hilarious on one hand, and he took a picture of it, and he went downstairs to talk to the staff about it. Well, the staff didn't speak very good English, and they didn't have somebody on duty that could talk to us or handle our issue. But they had a kiosk and like a regional manager, and you could speak to the regional manager over this kiosk. And I'd never seen anything like that before.
That's great.
Kind of crazy, but we did get we did get our hotel night for free that night.
There you go.
I stayed in. Yeah, I'm not bougie either. Like, I mean, usually, when we go with my wife, she don't like staying in no, motel room. But I remember going down, taking care of my father's estate at one point in time, and I stayed in a place in West Virginia, and it was like $18 a night.
Wow! Wow!
$18. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Dang. I don't think I've ever seen in my lifetime. I don't think I've ever seen a room that cheap.
Imagine you could live.
Wow.
So $18, say $20 a day times like $600 a month. You could live in a place like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might even think about just getting a place like that and like living there or something. I don't know. Like, if it's that $18.
You don't want to live in West Virginia.
No.
No, you don't. I'm telling you that right now. Nope. at all.
Yeah.
Spam, how you doing?
Hey,
It's not
Spam.
Lunchbox.
Hey, Spam.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I was thinking of something. I just don't remember what it was. I'm like, it hit my brain, and like I got this, this brain fart, and I don't remember what I was going to talk about.
Well, maybe it'll come back to you.
Yes.
I had something exciting. I mean, relatively exciting, not really super exciting, but my reseller feedback, eBay feedback, hit 100% again today.
Yes.
Okay. There you
It
go.
had been like 99 point whatever because of a buyer who never even reached out to me, just left negative feedback. And after I saw it, I messaged him and we resolved the issue. And I said, hey, would you mind revising the feedback now? And he said, sure, I'll do that. He never did.
No.
did.
I ain't gonna do that. Yeah,
No.
it's always great when that year ends up and it's like get that 100% back. I love it.
I'm like, but how long? I should be knocking on wood. Here we go.
Hey, Primo, we are the land of the crabs over here.
Land of the crabs.
Yeah, Primo put a bunch of.
Me
I
and
don't
Jay.
know. Hold on. I don't know if we put the crabs down because we're the land of the crabs, or that $18 motel room may have crabs.
That's probably what it is right there.
Oh man.
I'll tell you what. I wasn't itching afterwards.
Oh my gosh, that's living dangerously right there.
Yeah. Absolutely. There was like a cabin that me and my friend stayed at once. It was a really nice cabin. It was awesome. Like they had a whole like an arcade room in there. Like it was I think it was Airbnb, but they had an arcade in a separate area. Actually on the ground, like because it was just somebody's house or their own cabin, but they had this weird like thing, like it was like they called it like the horsening or something. I don't know what it was, but it was they had like a QR code or a website link that like posted to a sheet of paper and it said go to this, and it was like trying to like it was like a haunted type thing, and we didn't know about that, but I don't know, they called it the horsening. I didn't even really watch it.
Wow.
But it was kind of weird. And they had a couple of things posted up about it in there. I'm like, but
you know what? I remembered when you said arcade. I remembered what I was going to say. There's a system that was out 35 years ago called the Neo Geo. A company called PlayOn's redoing it, and it's like a 1-for-1 system, and they're coming out with a game. So Neo Geo was kind of a really expensive system in 1990. I mean, expensive, all out. The system was like $700. The games were like $250, $300 a piece. So they're putting they're putting it like a lot of 10 games out when it comes out November 21st. Well, some of the games they're putting out that are $89 on the secondary market. These games, Metal Slug, is like a $25,000 game, complete in box.
wow.
Neo Turf Masters, which is a golf game, is like $15,000, $10,000, and they're redoing these games, and they're not ROMs, they're real games, and they're SNK games. So what is that going to do to the secondary market for those $30,000, $10,000, $5,000 games?
Probably kill it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you want the first run copy of it,
Right.
you want to spend $25,000 for it when they're coming out a re-release. It's the second release of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For $90. I don't know if you guys ever heard anything about that Neo Geo.
No.
It's huge. It's huge right now. I tried to order one, and they said they can't ship it to where I'm living at. And so I guess they're not shipping in Maryland or in the space I'm at. I don't know why.
What?
What?
So I pre-ordered it on Amazon, and hopefully the pre-order goes through. But the only way I can buy the bundle that I want is $1,000. You get 10 games, you get all 10 games, you get the system, you get extra handles, controllers, and all. And won't deliver it to my region.
Wow. That's weird.
Yep.
That's crazy. So what is this called again? Neo Geo?
NEOGEO.
Huh.
Neo Geo AES Plus.
I'm gonna have to look into this because I don't
Look
never
into
even heard
that.
of it. Huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always learning.
Yes.
Gotta be learning.
Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at this too.
Yeah, look that dude. I'm excited for it. I can't wait. November 21st it comes out. Yeah, look it up. And those games are super expensive. Any system you want to collect for, if it's at Neo Geo, is expensive.
Let's see.
Anybody in the comments ever heard
Yeah.
of a Neo Geo?
Yeah, Metal Slug 5 is. Hold on, I'll just put it on the screen. You might put it on there.
So
Yeah, they're not.
recreation,
That's one they're not re-releasing yet. Metal Slug, the first Metal Slug, they are.
recreation of a 1990s console. It's funny. I just never even heard of it. Huh.
Yeah. Metal Slug 5, $8,000. This stuff's expensive.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy.
Yep.
Well, maybe the old ones, I don't know, will retain at least some of their value because people like their original stuff.
Is a Jaguar.
I mean,
I can't stand Jaguar. That is the worst system I've ever played.
I don't know what I just. Okay. Just click onto. It kind of reminds me with as far as like video games with the NCAA football.
Yeah.
How they stopped making that for a while.
That dropped when that.
Yeah, as soon as that came out, like, what is that going for now? That I think that'll give us the best idea. What year was that, Jay? Do you know?
Oh, it's. I don't remember. 13.
I know who was on the cover. It was Denard Robinson, right? I
I
think.
think it's NCAA football 13, or it's 14. Might be 14.
I don't even.
Or
13.
13.
Are you sure it was even there?
Yeah, it was on the Xbox 360.
It had to be whatever the last one was.
And a PS3. Yeah, whatever. It could have either 13 or 13 or 14. There it is. Yep.
Let me see. Trying to just look for just that. Okay. Whoa.
14.
It's still.
Oh,
that's
went
brand new. Brand new.
Oh, it's brand new. Yeah.
Brand new. So if it's brand new, yeah.
How about pre-owned? What's pre-owned? Because you're gonna find it.
Yeah.
You're gonna find it more pre-owned than you are brand new.
Yep. There we go.
Well, it went back up because it went down to like $15.
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, that's a bundle, so that's 35. I mean, still. Yeah.
So around $35.
And most sports games aren't worth anything. Like,
Right.
I don't even like. They're just not. So this was like the main one that everybody had as a bolo. I mean, I'd still buy it, but I'm not obviously.
Yeah. Well, you're not. You got to get it for $5 or so.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, but it used to be $100. I think the highest it hit up was 150 at one point in time.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, but keep your eye out for the Neo Geo stuff.
Yeah, never heard of that. Never heard of Jaguar either, though. So I guess I'm out of the loop. So.
Atari made Jaguar. And what's even more expensive is the Jaguar CD. There was a CD attachment that went into the back of it.
Huh.
Yep.
Look at those old electronics, no matter what they are. Huh?
Yep.
I mean, that's one of the things you got to follow trends. You know what I mean? Like that's the trend right now. And it's going to go down when this system comes out, when they reintroduce this again.
But like old Atari systems aren't really worth anything.
No, they're probably worth it. They went up maybe a little bit. It's probably worth a matter. They made so many different variations, like 6-witch 2600s, and they got Vaders and blacks, and I'd say it's pretty good condition, 80 maybe to $100.
It's better than I was thinking.
Some of the games are really expensive because they're really, really rare, and company could make games for that thing and put them out. So you have to watch out, like Red Sea Crossing. You're talking a couple $1,000s. They had there was a company that made birthday it was a birthday game. So you was able to go into a magazine and order a game cartridge that said happy birthday and had a little thing that came along with it. And somebody was able to put your name in it. Those games are, a few $1,000s.
Wow.
So then Atari made double discs. So they're called enders, double enders. There's one game on each. You could flip it around.
Yeah.
They had Chuck Norris. Some of the other ones are Halloween. That's an expensive game now. And then they made X-rated games that they sold in, and you could rent, and they sold in video stores. And some of those are, have a good value to it too.
Wow. Good to know. Getting an education today.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Matt said he will be on No Bangers podcast next Monday. What?
That's awesome.
That's cool.
Right. Talk about his Aaron Judge.
Yeah. I'm doing. Banshee says I'm doing the Atari knowledge flex. There's a lot more Atari I could talk about. I mean, and video games, I could probably go all day.
Oh yeah.
Whole podcast with just video games.
There you go. You got to start your own video game podcast. There
you go. We stink at selling games. First of all, we don't know what we're looking at, so it's hard to pick up stuff when you don't really know it. But then when you do pick it up, I feel like, okay, we don't have all the systems to test all the games, so we don't really know. I feel like it's, I don't know, too hard for us to mess with.
Well, I will say 95% of the games, so there's lots of games out there. 95% of games don't carry a lot of the value they think they do. I mean, so when you look at games and the game systems, what makes them even more is if they're complete. Like the older system would be the boxes that give them a value in the manuals, and if they're complete. Now, what changes the value is, so you want to either look, there's games that are like Mario, Zelda, that have made a whole bunch and people know, and those are the ones they go after. Now, the ones that are really super valuable are late entries in the system that they made limited amounts of. Those are the ones that are really worth, tremendous amounts. You don't see too often. Like NES, they had at the end of their life cycle, they made like Little Samson. That's a few $1,000 game. Or like Flintstones, Dinosaur Peak. That was supposedly a game that they had in Blockbuster. So you couldn't buy that in the store. So when the Blockbusters closed down, some people got that game. That's a few $1,000 game. Bonk's Adventure. That's, so those are
games. I'm supposed to remember all these things.
You would just have to know.
You have to study it.
Yeah.
I mean, have you guys ever, how'd you learn about, like, your niches, or like what's your favorite things to buy? Like, you know what I mean? Like, did you hear of it, or did you take the time to look it up?
Selling them. Yeah.
Growing up with video games, I've had Atari since I could remember, and then going into Nintendo, just playing it, something that you love, that and baseball cards. So you're in that area and you constantly do it. My father, my grandfather, they bought, sold, resold. Grandmother had a thrift store, and
it's in your blood.
It's in my blood. So being around that type of stuff, I've got a little knowledge on all area, and I'm master of none. So, but I think it's being around it and doing it over and over and over again. That's how you get to know those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Commodore 64, I had one of those too. Those were Commodore 64 was probably the first system. Well, it was a computer, but you could do games. They can make games. You could play burnt games from discs from Commodore 64. They were easy to do. So that was probably one of those first systems where you could just play burnt games. But yeah, doing it over and over again. I think that's what it is. How about you, Lori?
About what?
I forgot.
What?
How'd you get to know know your niche? How do you get to know so much of what you do?
I mean, I'm like you. I'm a jack of all trades, so I don't know. I know some things. I'm surprised at the amount of things I do know a little bit about, but I wouldn't say I know a ton about anything.
Yeah.
I know a lot about a lot of different things,
Mhm.
but not an expert in anything.
I will say I feel like I'm an expert in video games.
Mhm.
Yeah, sounds
If I
like
had to-
sounds
if
like
I
you
had
know
to
your
say-
games.
I'm an expert in video games, and I'm not.
Mm.
That's not. I'm just. I feel that.
Yeah.
That's it, and I can stand on it. I think I have a leg to stand on in that category. Everything else, master or none. Master or none of that stuff.
And that's taken time. Like you've built up the years and years of experience. Like you've played those games. You've known that, you know what I mean? Because it's the reason why that's your niche is because you started selling what you knew.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's probably what, you stuck to that for a long time, then branched out from there. Just like, no, it's no different than me with my sports stuff. Like, I mean, I started from there, and now I'm trying to sell a little bit of everything. I'm trying to be an everything seller. And the only way I even branched out is because I took the time. Like I had to do the research. It wasn't just because like I'm watching these other YouTubers all the time and you see what they sell or hear what they sell, and that's stuff that I hear. I put that in the back of my head somewhere. So when I do find it, or I'm like, wait a minute, I have a. It's more when I find it, I'm like, I have a gut feeling this is good or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like you kind of remember it a little bit, but and it's something I haven't done research like I used to in years, and I need to get back into that probably. But I remember when I first started branching out from just the sports stuff to like anything I could do. Like I mean, I was looking up what's the most expensive tie, what's the most expensive VHSs, what's board games, or and I'd go down the list. I spent hours looking at sold comps, trying to teach myself. I did at some point have like a little notebook that I'd carry with me to the flea market. And I mean, like, okay, these are the top tie brands. So, because I know somebody would have a tie bin every week. And so I'd go over to that tie bin and I'm pulling ties out and stuff. Or same thing with like the VHSs or whatever. Like, I mean, there's some really, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff that you might see every weekend that you don't think is worth any money, and you pass by, and if you just do the little research, you you're blown away by it. Like you're like, wait a minute, I was walking by this every single week, all the time for years.
Yeah, I believe that adage, knowledge is power. I mean, and the more knowledge you have, the better off you are. Yeah.
And that's part of the reason that there's something for everybody when we go out is because not everybody can know everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
I agree. Like my dad, he goes to the flea market every single weekend. Like I don't think he takes a break at all. Like I will have weekends in between and where I'm like, okay, I don't really need to source. I don't need to go. Jay knows because he sees him every weekend. But and there's some weeks, I would say a good bit of weeks that he's there. He's like, oh, I'm not seeing anything. I'm not finding anything. Or I'll only have one thing in his bag. And it's because he's like so niche down that only tools. Yeah. Or, I mean, he might pick up some sports stuff too. That's kind of where I got some of the knowledge a little bit. But he doesn't do that much of that anymore. So there's a lot left out there on these tables, in these boxes, that people bring out. You just got to dig. You got to learn. You got to know.
There's a lot left out there. Yeah.
Yep.
His dad went into, or he was there one time, and it was, I don't know, it was like midday maybe. I don't know, it wasn't too late. But he went in and he found something that I wish I've always found, and I never found one. He found an autographed Mike Tyson card. I think it was put out by, was it classic? It was, and it was not, was it numbered? Well, anyway, the boxing, it's the boxing ring, the ring cards, right?
Yeah.
And he found the Mike Tyson autograph. I think we paid $5 for it. I'm like, that is awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Chad's here. Let's see.
Oh,
here we go.
Bring Chad on.
There we go. What's up, Chad?
What's up, man?
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Howdy.
Yep. Hey, Spam also said she created a Bolo picture folder on her cell phone. So when she comes across, you should, make sure she has the pictures, and can look through it. I think that's a great idea.
That is a good idea.
Yeah,
It's
she
hard to
took a
remember
screenshot of the Neo Geo.
There you go.
That's awesome.
What do you call that? A reminder of your bolos. Where do you organize all your bolos in one place? What do you call that? The bolo. Nolo. No, not the second word.
No.
The Nolo bolo.
Know
What have I
your
missed so far?
Know your bolo.
Everything.
Yeah. I need maybe AI can come up with a nice, funny way to categorize all your bolos in one place.
You want to know your bolos,
You're-
but
yeah.
you also want to know your nolos too. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. I'll tell you one thing I do stay away from when I'm out is
Yeah.
glass.
Sorry.
I really don't mess with glass.
Oh, you're missing out, dude.
I know there's good glass, but I try to stay away from it.
Yeah.
Because you don't know it, or because you don't want to ship it, sell it.
I don't want to ship it. I
Ship
feel
it.
like it's going to break, and it would have to be a really, really nice piece for me to buy.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's some really, really nice pieces out there. I don't
Yeah.
find them that
Pieces
often.
out there. Yep.
But they're out there.
I sold one of those nest hens.
Mhm.
Like
Those are
about a
hot
month
right
and
now.
Yeah.
a month and a half ago, and I sold it cheap just because I didn't want to ship it. It was a white one, probably about yay big.
Sold it at the flea market.
I sold it at the flea market. I sold it for like $5. I
Oh
got
my
it.
Sold
Out.
to me.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, I got it out $5. I didn't want to deal with it.
What were you worried about?
Ship
All
it
you gotta
and
do is
break it.
put a
Every
piece of
time
bubble
I
wrap
send
and
glass-
cardboard between the lid.
Every time I send glass, something happens to glass, and I don't want to really deal with it. Every time.
Well, mate, don't use Cheez-It boxes.
Granola box.
Granola.
Yeah, you upgrade.
Yeah.
That's your problem.
2 Cheez-It boxes.
No, Jay's gonna upgrade to a McDonald's bag.
If you guys want to laugh.
Speaking of
and you
McDonald's,
want-
I'm getting coffee right now.
If you have any spare time and you want to laugh, you need to go check out Grumpy Picker's YouTube video on how to pack glass.
All
Okay.
right.
I'll just leave it there. It's not very long,
Okay.
Good. Yeah, I
But
may
it-
need that.
but it's pretty funny.
You talking about McDonald's? I see McDonald's getting ready to start a subscription service.
What?
Yes,
What's that mean?
that means you get something like a meal
Yeah, I'd like
a
a
day.
large coffee.
Okay,
Put 2 creams in there and a sugar.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could you
Any questions
mute
from
it?
McDonald's on it?
Okay,
Tell,
That's all I want.
tell her she's on
anything
a
in the
podcast.
coffee?
Yeah, 2 creams and a sugar.
How many sugar?
Just one sugar.
Okay,
All right, guys. In the comment, how do you drink your coffee?
I use
Yeah.
cream and honey, actually, in mine.
Okay.
Cream and honey.
Mhm.
I don't drink coffee
Alexa, stop.
at all.
No.
I just figured out how to mute my microphone. That would have helped.
Yeah.
What is that noise? Hold on. Let me mute myself real quick.
Alexa, listen to Ray. Does it work?
I don't know. He muted.
Do Alexas really respond to that? Okay. So what have I missed? Lori had a good time picking the
Vanilla
highway
flavor
sales.
sounds good, too.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah.
Thursday was a little.
How many days total?
Just
Thursday?
2 full days. 2 full days.
Does Ray looking
Two?
for a noise?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. No,
What's he looking for?
says, what's that noise? He hits the mute button and he's walking around back there.
Oh,
Is he looking for a noise?
I don't know. I don't know. Mouse.
is it a mouse? Raccoon? I got something living under my shed.
Mm.
He's turning his TV on.
It- something pulled all the bricks. Well, sorry, I'm delayed slightly, I think. Yeah, he's got his TV on. I see that.
Yeah, you are delayed a little bit.
Sorry.
My TV had noise coming from it, like all that music, and it wasn't even on.
Dude, they're watching you. That's what it is.
Dude, this is
Yeah.
weird. My TV is haunted.
They are watching you.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that was really, really weird.
Yeah, my wife has this journal app, right? So she could tell, talk the journal. So we went out to lunch, a few days ago, and then later on that night, she said, "Look at the journal entry it made. It said, out to lunch at Romano's with my husband James." I'm like, wow, that must have just been listening. He didn't have it open or anything. I'm like, how does that happen?
Oh, wild.
Delete that app.
Yeah, really. They're all listening to us, though.
Yeah, they are.
They are.
Chad knows he messes with electronics.
I just want to know what the heck happened. Like, why?
Is it a Roku?
Use this TV in like a couple months.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
he must have
I
said
had
something.
I always say, don't try to figure out technology. Just go with it.
I don't know. It's not voice activated, so I don't even. It's not that good of a TV, but where it has the voice activation, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with Mel. If you're haunted,
I had a
No
couple
idea.
really good sales the last couple days,
yeah.
which I needed because this last week's been terrible. But I bought a box of stuff at an auction for $6. Just it had a bunch of random stuff in it, but one of the things that I saw in it was a box of Chanel body powder.
Oh, wow.
Now, I had no idea whether it was legit Chanel or not, but I paid $6 for the box. I figured it was worth a chance, right? And I sold that box of powder 2 days ago for $150. And then yesterday, when I was digging through the rest of that box, I found a ring box. I might have told you guys about this, and it had a 14 karat gold ring in it. So,
Ooh.
Same box.
what's that? Yeah,
Same box.
same box for $6. Now that ring is marked 14K, but it's partly silver and partly gold. So I'm not sure. White gold, part of it's gold, what, I don't know. So I just took pictures of it and I said, I don't know how much of this is gold. It's marked, and I showed the marking and listed it for $150. And before I could put it away, it sold. I mean, literally, I was walking to put it away and it sold.
Wow.
What was
But-
the marking on the rings?
It just
That-
said 14K.
Sucks.
Okay.
But then within 2 minutes, they canceled.
That-
So then it relisted it,
Wow.
and I sold it again in 10 minutes.
Wow.
Wow.
And but now it's
Why
gone.
did you up the price?
I didn't. Maybe I should have. But hey, I got $300 out of that $6 box. So also
Well, I would have raised the price.
the scrap price of gold is higher than what I listed it for. But I'm not convinced that the whole thing was gold. I think it was just part of the ring.
Yeah.
Because it was, yeah. I don't know. And even maybe
Well, I mean, just-
it's going to be a great deal for somebody. I'm okay with that because I made good money on it.
Yeah.
You
So.
get money off of a $6 box. I'll
Yeah.
take that any day.
But if it's sold before you can put it away, that tells me somebody thought it was way undervalued. And so
But they also
when I relisted it again, I know, but I still would have jacked the price up by at least $20 to $30, maybe, just to see. You can always take best offers, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I was worried because, like I said, I don't know that it's all gold. And so
Did you weigh it?
yeah.
I did weigh it. I put the weight in there.
What was the weight on it?
Like 3.35 grams.
Mm.
Um,
Okay.
What's the spot value? I don't know. You'd have to ask ABC Matt. What's that worth? He'd tell you.
I think it was probably double what I had it for scrap value. probably
Yeah.
double.
Okay.
But like I said, I don't think the whole thing was actually gold. I think just part of it was, but I'm not sure. That's why I posted pictures, said what I know about it. I don't know how much of it's gold. Here's the marking. Here's the
Yeah, like
weight.
Matt said,
Yeah.
you have to test it. You have to.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't want to
that's
do that.
Oh,
I didn't want to test the whole thing. So
yeah. I get it.
describe it and put it out there and send it on its way.
Yeah, I agree. Put it out there, sell it. I like it.
If you're happy with the profits, then who cares if you lost $1,000, right?
I am happy. How much if I lost $1,000?
Yeah, she lost $1,000.
Oh.
Who cares? You're happy.
I'm
Pam
happy.
said her Alexa is doing something, playing rainstorm sounds out of nowhere. So you got to cue the Twilight Zone music,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't even know.
Who said that?
Echo.
Spam.
Because I said, "Hey Alexa," something about Ray, and it must have thought I said rain.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I don't allow those listening devices at my house. It's too freaky. I don't want Amazon listening to everything I say.
3.3
whoever it
grams is about $285 in scrap value, Matt says.
yeah. So like almost double what I had it out there for.
Yeah, I was so confused when that noise was going because it could have been like, the TV was the last thing I thought that was going to happen. Like that's what it was. Also, in my light bulbs, every single light bulb down here, there's built-in speakers.
In your light
So,
bulbs?
Yeah, my light bulbs
What?
have speakers built into that.
Wow.
They're Wi-Fi speakers.
I've never heard of that either.
Wait,
For me,
to
it's
listen?
dark ages.
Like-
Yeah.
Phones and speakers?
Well, yeah, like I can play music.
through your light
So-
bulbs.
Yeah,
What kind of quality audio are we talking about here?
it's not bad. I don't know. Because I always
Play
turn.
the Twilight
always,
Zone music on it, dude.
yeah, I have to turn my Bluetooth off when I'm recording or do anything like this because otherwise you guys won't hear me. It'll be connected to my light bulbs. So every time I turn on the lights down here, it'll like say like connecting, and then it'll like do like a beep, and it'll say it's connected every day.
Yeah, you might as well spam. You might as well turn the Alexa off because you know with Quirky here, he's gonna make everything turn on.
These light bulbs have lasted a long time now. I bought them. What? I probably had them for 5 years,
Really?
and the speakers are good and everything in them.
Do you play music through them or anything?
Yeah, really. Honestly, I got them though because I hated my neighbors next door. They were really loud neighbors, so I had to be loud back. So when I wanted to, I would turn the music all the way up, like to hear the vibrations go through my ceiling of this basement all the way through to their house, probably. But that was my thought process.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, I sold
put 'em on the
one
wall.
time. I sold it a bass box. Can you hear me? I don't know. Maybe
I hear you.
I had a bass thumper box. You basically, it was a Bluetooth device, I think, and you put it on the bottom of your chair. And then when you were playing music, it would make your chair vibrate so that it would feel like the bass is stronger in the room. You ever heard of these things?
No, but
I sold 2 of them.
wow,
Well,
that's pretty neat.
Yeah, I think I paid like $5 each at the yard sale, sold them for $50 each. But I can't remember the brand or anything. But that's what you should do. Just mount those all over your ceiling, and then it just thumps the floor. Wait, you got neighbors living above you?
No,
Is that
next
what you
door.
said?
No, next
Beside
door.
you. Okay.
Yeah, on each side.
Don't you have brick walls for firewalls between the houses, right?
Yeah, but it's not enough. These houses are too old. They weren't accounting for people using like subwoofers.
Oh.
Yeah, the guy the family that used to live next door, they were really loud, and we got into it many times over the years. And it was the point. I mean, they would have parties and they'd be out there till like 3 a.m. It was bad. So but I had to fight back.
There's nothing worse than having neighbors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a food processor, Lori?
It is. The salad shooter.
Yep, salad shooter. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Picked that up this weekend too. I think it was $2.
I'll take it for $2.
Yeah.
That's right. In the box.
What is it? A gun? What do you shoot? Salads?
Yeah,
What's a salad shooter?
it's
It's like a salad mixer?
No, it
It's not a
chops
mixer.
vegetables.
Yeah. Chops them up.
What do you think? Like a water gun? What? Shoot a tomato at you or something?
Salad people.
Right. Like a potato gun. I've had you shoot salad out of it. Makes sense. That's where my brain goes.
Put your fork up.
You can tell I'm good at avoiding
Never-
salad, lettuce. Like, oh man,
No, Ray, don't talk about yourself like that.
I am. I mean, I'm not gonna.
Listen, I'm a big guy. And
I love me a good salad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do eat salad.
My family, the rest of my family in my house don't eat salad. That's the problem. So.
Yeah. I've been trying.
If you put enough toppings on it, it hardly feels like salad.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of cheese, a lot of dressing.
That's really what kills
Oh,
it.
bacon bits.
Yeah.
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 I have so many more calories in my salad than probably a hamburger.
Yeah, probably so.
A lot of them, yeah. Loaded up, and it's not really much better for you.
Man. Well, Quirky, but between your McDonald's trip and you just mentioning your salad being more than a hamburger, I now want, like, have you ever had a Big Mac salad or like that copycat? They use like a Big Mac type sauce.
Thousand Island, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, you just put
I
like
don't
all
really
the
like the
ingredients
Big Mac
on a
sauce.
Big Mac. Oh, you don't? Wow.
Don't like a Big Mac?
No. No,
Big
I never.
Mac used to
I
be
don't.
99 cents.
I've had one before, but yeah. I used to work at McDonald's, and on Tuesdays afternoons, it was 3 hamburgers for $1.
Wow.
Like, yeah, I'm getting
How long ago was
6.
that? How many years ago?
I don't know. Couple.
Couple.
Right when I was in high school.
When I was in high school, there was actually a dollar menu. That's
Yeah, what happened to the dollar menus? I
Yeah.
miss the dollar menus.
COVID happened.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite? So since we're Resell Lunchbox, what's your favorite topping
Yeah.
on your hamburger?
Oh, barbecue sauce. Well, there's a couple burgers in Lancaster that are really good. One's called Bobby Bay's. It's like a hoagie shop, and they have a Texan burger, which is like, I think, glazed onions and special barbecue sauce they make. That thing is delicious. And then there's like a glazed hamburger at another place called Gracie's in Leola, Pennsylvania. That my wife says that's her favorite hamburger in the world. So
Well, I didn't know Cyborgs.
those are our 2 go-tos.
I didn't know Cyborgs ate.
Cyborgs? No.
Give him a little oil and vinegar on his salad. There.
I'll eat my cheeseburger, mayonnaise, lettuce, and onion. That's what I do. Mayonnaise, lettuce.
Yeah.
And
Those are good. I like grilled onions.
Yeah.
preferred.
Yep. Lettuce, tomato, mayonnaise, fried onions. That's me.
that's you.
Yep.
Gotta have
Lo-
mayo. Yep.
Especially a good fresh summer tomato.
You guys
Those
got
are, the
me hungry.
only, those are the only kind of tomatoes to have on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys
Our
eat
garden
tomato
is full of
sandwiches?
tomatoes.
You guys eat tomato sandwiches?
Yep.
Yeah.
I love a tomato sandwich.
Yep.
Mayonnaise, salt, pepper.
But only if it's a good homegrown tomato. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the whole reason why I have a garden for those type of tomatoes.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And I just finally got my garden set up last week. And so I haven't done eggplant before. I did eggplant. I got a bunch of like 6 different peppers, and then I have like 4 different types of tomatoes.
Mm,
So trying that this year.
sounds good. My mouth is
I
watering.
feel like we're becoming one of those podcasts that talks about food all the time.
Well, I mean,
Well, it's fitting. It's lunchtime.
Yeah,
you know what? Let's
I
we
brought
should
something and I didn't even eat it.
we should let the chat pick the next topic for next week.
I have a
Okay.
topic for next week.
Yeah, Chad already has one.
Oh, Jeff.
Yeah.
That's one. Well, screw you guys.
I probably had enough time to talk about it today, but I kind of wanted to save it.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay, well, I guess if the
Hey,
chat
how did the eBay outage affect you all? Have you talked about that yet?
No, we have not.
Oh God, let's not talk about that.
I only had one little glitch. I think when I was trying to like delist and relist some stuff through Vendu, the connection through Vendu wasn't working. That was the only
Yeah.
that was the only issue I had.
Yeah. Yeah, I had there was a connection issue with List Agent because it said something about the APIs were down, and then I had difficulty printing shipping labels. Like I had a
All right.
yeah, that's it. Like
You know, everybody
Difficult-
uses the word
difficult
API.
lines. What?
Do you all know what API means?
no.
All points
We
information.
throw around an acronym of API, and nobody knows what it means.
Nope. Oh,
Automatic processing information. I don't know. That's my guess.
No clue.
But you know what? I have a phone here. Let's look it up.
it's
Look it
it's
up.
not as good of an
Yeah.
acronym as WELP.
Well,
Welp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never gonna be as good as.
What?
You know, we're a working live podcast, but we don't work very much while we're talking.
Well, I
I'm
do.
Well, there
trying
wouldn't
to.
If you guys don't work, that's on you.
Well, I mean, if you work, I mean, there would be not much of a podcast because I'll tell you what, I work and I can't talk while I'm working. I need to fixate.
Yeah,
on
it's
what
like
I'm
when
doing. API stands for application programming. Oh, Matt just got it. Application programming interface.
Okay.
Now, what does that mean?
Now we know.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know, but I can talk about it differently now. Yeah, you know those application processing and
It's not
Interfaces?
processing, programming.
programming. Yeah, see? It's all the same.
What I want to know is how many sales.
I
we
think
all
there's a
lost.
lot of words that are next. Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Did you sell anything on Sunday night?
No.
Where's my?
That thing messed me up, dude. You know, I've had. Oh, my eBay store has been terrible sales. Bad. Just bad.
Yeah, you said you weren't going to talk about that.
I know, but you know what?
No.
He brought it up. I might as well say it. I ain't gonna hide it.
Zero for me on Sunday.
It's terrible.
What did I have?
So, was the rumor eBay was attacked by like a cyber attack? But hold on, is their network that fragile?
I haven't heard. I don't know.
I don't know, but Matt.
That's a rumor, but eBay will never say. What?
My TV network was hacked today, so
Yeah, they're coming after you.
Gross.
Matt says it is a software that has rules and protocols and data being exchanged. So it's just basically I tell you what to do, and this is what it follows, and then it's just the data going back and forth. Okay, yeah, I mean pretty easy. And spam, I'm not using Garage Sale HQ, not yet. I know Ray has probably used a little bet of it.
yeah.
I haven't.
I'm
used
using it all the time. I I'm taking the screenshot of a yard sale, and then it fills in like Hartford, Connecticut. And I'm like, Hartford, Connecticut? That's not in there. Like, where's it grabbing this information from? Or random city, or it gets my city right, but it's state
You're
wrong.
really
'Cause
bad.
I guess it.
I don't know. Shouldn't cyborgs?
I'm gonna fight it.
What was that?
I'm in the middle of
That
nowhere.
was Chewbacca.
It did. It did.
I'm in the middle of nowhere. Fair Hill, Maryland.
Okay. See, we have our
What that
own
means.
AI. It's Chad.
Yeah, our own personal AI.
Let me ask you a question, Chad. When you're out in the middle of nowhere, do you ever look at any Facebook Marketplace things and see like, hey, I'm really close by a nice,
No.
somebody has something for sale? You ever do that?
No, I don't do a lot of shopping for reselling off Facebook Marketplace. Basically, you sell stuff, look up garage sales.
All right,
That's
Chad
the only
can't
two
be
things.
asked any more questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried. He's talking cyborgish. Matt's like, oh.
You guys, you guys know who I'd flip that is?
Yes.
You heard of
Mhm.
Joe. Did you guys see that he found like 11 blow molds in a dumpster?
Yes.
No.
I didn't watch. I caught it. I was in the middle of doing something. Yeah, he found blow molds in a dumpster. Yep.
Blow molds in a dumpster, and he went and asked the guy if he could have them, and he said, "Yeah, have them." And he got all 11
Wow.
blow molds for free. That's a good
That's a
dumpster
good one.
find right
Yeah.
there.
That's a great dumpster find. What's been your best dumpster finds?
I found a chase lounge that was like a wicker chase lounge that was just on the curb, not actually in a dumpster. And I think I sold it in our booth for like $200, but
Wow.
that was probably the best thing I found on the curb.
I found a lot of dumpster stuff. I found a CRT television, pretty nice CRT television. It's worth the Sony Trinitron, worth a bunch. But so 10 years ago, my brother, there was a thrift store on Eastern Avenue. It was like Value Village or whatever, whatever it was. They had a dumpster in the back, and they used to take all the stuff that were done off the floor, throw in this dumpster. We would just pull the truck up in the back, jump in the dumpster, and throw all the good stuff, and then take it to the flea market. So it was just like an open source dumpster for stuff they took off their floor. And you'd find everything from like Star Wars figures to video game consoles. I don't know why they're throwing this stuff in the dumpster. It made no sense. Shoes, there was junk in there too, but it made no sense at all.
Mm-hmm.
We can't do that now.
Talk about a honey hole. Yeah.
That was a honey hole. That was a real honey hole. But yeah, it's no longer there any longer. So
Yeah, I haven't found anything that significant ever. I've done a couple free, like the freebie app or whatever.
Yeah.
Things will pop up. People are putting on their curb for free or whatever. I've found a couple things there before, but you have to be fast on those.
yeah, free's the best price though.
It is the best price.
Yeah, stuff around here gets scooped up quick when you see it on Facebook or anything like that. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you got to be there within like 5 minutes, and that might even be cutting it close.
That's cutting it close. Yeah,
Well, we were driving. Well, we were out somewhere. Me and my wife were out somewhere last week. It was the day we were doing our whole garden and everything and getting all that together. Well, she sees a post about like a free bag of potting soil. I'm like, all right, like, and like, I mean, it was just open. I think they just used it for one plant or whatever. We go over there, it was gone already, like with 5 minutes. Like, it was so quick. Like, I missed the house, so that didn't help either. I rode by the house. I didn't see it the first time around. Went back, and I think there was another vehicle there was just pulling off. I'm like, I bet you they got it.
Yeah, it's really competitive around here. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Like you're looking like on Facebook, like I'm on Facebook and I see something pop up like, 2 minutes ago or 1 minute ago, and you'll jump in as like a whole thing of like Lego manuals. No, somebody already got it already, and then next thing you know, boom, it already put pick up.
This is how good it is around here that usually when I have a yard sale, I'll put like probably a couple boxes full of stuff outside my house and put it out there for free, and it usually almost all goes, like all of it. So
Cool.
even stuff that I couldn't even sell for $1 at my yard sale, people end up
We'll
taking
take it for free.
everything. Yeah. So, yep.
I just don't jump on those things very often because we are kind of remote, rural. We're like 15 minutes from the closest town.
Mhm.
So I just don't chase those things because I figure by the time I get to them, they are going to be gone.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I don't, I ain't gonna waste my time or
Yeah.
energy going.
Well, it's like so when me and my wife kind of go into the city a little bit, there's like, and Jay knows there's a couple areas city that are like really nice. It's, people that have a lot of money down there and stuff.
Mhm.
They're a little wealthier. But some of those areas, they give out stuff all the time, and they have like specific Facebook groups that you go in, and they're giving out stuff all the time. So a lot of times when we go down there, if we go down there to eat or do some shopping or something, we'll specifically look on those pages when we first get down there or right before we're about to leave, just to see if there's anything. And I gotten like a bunch of baseball cubes, like the little baseball cubes or whatever. Like I got one here, but like the little cases like this for free. Like I've gotten tons of them, and so like I think there was like 100 of them or something like that one time I got for free.
One man's trash. Yep. That's cool.
It's another man's treasure. That's for certain.
Yep.
Yeah.
You always got to be searching.
Yeah.
We went to one sale that they had a big sign at the front of their yard that said better than dumpster diving prices. Make an offer, I'll accept, or something like that. And I think we were too late in the day to find anything great. I think we found a couple things. But I found this plate that was chipped. And these are Franciscan ware atomic dishes that are worth tons of money. I've sold them before, so I knew. I'm like, do you have any more of these? And she's like, oh no, those all sold yesterday to somebody. I'm like, oh, I hope you got good money. She's like, oh, I think I got $5 for them all. Oh my God.
Wow.
It would have been like dumpster diving. Please, it would have been better for me not to know you sold those all for $5.
I was reading what Spam said. She once tried getting a Scandinavian wall unit on Marketplace. Seller said she had so much interest, she decided to remove her price and take the highest offer. That has happened to me so many times.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting too many things, too much. I'm going to have to change my price, and I'll take the high.
I don't know. It feels, yeah.
Well, we got to acknowledge Chad drove the wrong way.
He drove the wrong way?
He said he drove home the wrong way, and he doesn't have good cell phone coverage in spots on this route. He said he said he was trying to get in, and nobody else said me. I didn't get to see the notification, or I would have. I'm sorry, Chad.
Yeah, Jimmy Old School's looking around.
Hey, Jimmy.
What's up, Jimmy?
I did make my husband totally unload and repack the back of our truck one day this week or the last weekend because I found a couple chairs I wanted. But what was funny was that I saw those chairs and I beelined for them because I really liked them. And they were nice leather chairs that I'm kind of looking for something like that anyway. So I asked the lady how much. She told me. I said something to Kyle. He said, because I knew he was going to have to reload the truck or whatever and undo everything. And he's like, yeah, okay. So I told her I'd take them. And she's like, oh, this other person just said she wanted them. I'm like, what? You just told me the price.
Right.
And it's been 30 seconds. She's like, I'm so sorry. But then the other lady who was going to buy them heard how upset I was and said I could have them.
I tell you, we went to my brother and I. They had a cell phone store, and they're closing down. They gave us all the tables, the workbenches in there, the chairs, everything. So we went and loaded everything up, and the chairs were office were like all, I don't know what but they're Herman Miller.
Mhm.
And those were like $700 a piece chairs. We got
Herman Miller, yeah.
we got 4 of them, and then we got the what you call it tables that kind of lean, and you do any work off of those, and that was all free. We let us clean it out. They gave it all to us for nothing. And I almost messed up on a nice piece too. I have a Herman Miller like book. You know, the ones that the glass that lift up, and I went to sell it, not realizing it, and I did. That happened to me one time, and in the middle of me doing it, because I'm in the mood, I'm trying to get rid of stuff, and then I was like, lady picked it up. It was like 1 minute. I looked, I'll take it. And I looked at it, I said, hold on, let me look more at this thing, and I'm like, wow, it's worth a lot of money, and I told her, nope, can't do it. That's no. By the time I can't do it.
Yeah.
Worth too much money. So I kept the thing.
And then what?
Oh no, I just kept it. It's right here in front of my face.
Oh, okay.
Well, on the side here, it's. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it or not. It's this thing here. Got all the. Well, you can't see it all. It's got the glass pieces in it. I don't know. Maybe I'll show it to you
Is
next
it a
time.
lawyer's cabinet?
Yeah, it's like a lawyer's cabinet, though.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost sold it.
I've never heard of Herman Miller.
Really?
I've heard of Herman Munster.
Now Herman Miller is like a furniture. Does a lot of chairs and stuff. You know, I don't know a whole lot about it, but the name Herman Miller. Pay attention when you see that name.
You know Herman Munster?
Yeah, absolutely. The Munsters.
There's a Munsters game out there. I think I had a Munsters puzzle once I sold for some big bucks. Pretty decent money.
Yeah, but I like the little Munster stuff. As Pam said, I love Herman
I
Miller.
sidetracked
We
it.
some shell chairs in our dining room. Yeah, I've sold a Herman Miller shell chair.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Geez.
Let's see.
Silence.
Well,
Enjoy the silence, folks.
I got 2 things listed.
Oh, so you were able to list things.
2 things.
A salad shooter.
Yep. And the vanity tray.
I listed nothing. Nothing.
That's usually how it goes for me.
Yeah, I mean, nothing. I have things around me, but I haven't did anything. But like I'm saying, you can't do that. I mean, I can't physically do that and be able to talk at the same time because, I mean, I'm trying to be entertaining, but if no one's talking, man, that's a really boring podcast. Think about it.
Yeah.
You're very entertaining, Jay. Very good.
Yeah,
Maybe,
Jay,
especially
Yeah,
like
I'm
getting
technically
these
working
things.
right now.
Yeah, you are. You absolutely are. I mean,
I'm getting paid to drive.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's no longer Quirkypicker, it's Cyborg Picker.
There
Cyborg.
you go.
Am I still doing it?
Now, yeah, you just did it. Yeah,
You just did.
It's like auto tune. I'm auto tuning.
Dude, he
I
was
don't know, it's
talking
fine.
regularly, like, am I still doing it?
That was perfect timing because before
Hey,
Chad did, when Chad talked, it was fine, and then as soon as he said, "Am I still doing?" it? Oh man,
You're
I can
fucked.
take it. I'm a big boy. I can take it. I can laugh at myself.
Chad's funny, man. He's probably like, screw you, mid-city flips.
Mid-city.
Yeah, mid-city flips. I get my revenge very sneakily. Sneakily?
Yeah, sneakily. That's a word,
Sneakily, yeah.
Yeah.
I think. That's funny.
I get my revenge from the long play. It might take several years
Yeah.
of a
I'm a
setup for it.
I'm over it in several years, so I don't.
1,000 cuts. What does that lead to, right? Isn't that what it is?
I can't remember what I did yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
I barely do.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts?
Yeah. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Where-
You don't realize you're getting cut, but you are.
Yep.
So it's that last and final cut that's doing it to you.
Well, this is the last and final minute.
It
We
is.
are hitting that.
Yeah, so we got to thank, we got to thank. We don't have a show without everybody in the comments. We really don't.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm just glad you guys come and watch us. We're kind of quirky, and we're kind of mid, and we're kind of tripled, and we're kind of happy all at the same time.
Yeah. No, we got to thank the cyborg picker for showing up today.
Cyborg Vicar.
I got 2 eyes. Cyborgs only have 1 eye.
No, that's Cyclops.
That's it's
Oh.
Cyclops.
So what does Cy mean? 1?
One, right?
What's a clops? What's a Cy and a clops? 1 eye? So cyborg is 1 what?
I don't know. That's a good one.
Jimmy should know. He likes toys.
Tell me he knows what a cyborg is.
He probably has a cyborg in his toy box.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I'm trying to look it up real quick.
Ma'am,
But-
enjoy the rest of your
I
day,
guess-
too. And thanks for your company. Likewise,
Yeah,
I feel like
because-
I'm just getting here. The party should just be starting. We're 2 hours in. I'm ready to go another 2 hours.
All right, we'll leave you here.
we'll leave you here, and you can.
I'll be all by myself.
All right.
All by myself.
Yeah.
All by myself.
All right, that's the outro song.
Like
so
we're-
Yeah, it's the outro song.
we'll see you guys all next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Ciao.
Bye.